Welcome back, everyone! This is Jeronitis bringing you Feed the Beast 1.6. Today we are starting on episode 92, and we are in the Twilight Forest. Those of you who saw last episode know I'm in the Twilight Forest. At the end of last episode, I mentioned that we were going to go and find some things that would be necessary. Well, not necessarily necessary. You could wander around blind if you wanted to. But we're going to be finding the things needed to make maps for the Twilight Forest, to make it so that we can see what all we have going on around here. So right here is where I defeated the Hydra. And hey, there's some of that wood of the tree I cut down. Get out of here. So I said I was going to fly around and try to find what was necessary to move forward. It turns out that what was necessary to move forward was all right here to begin with. So one of the things we're going to need is actually right there. And get out of the water. Torchberries. Okay, we're going to need some torchberries. Now, you can normally find these underneath the ground in almost any location. There are several places around here where we can find them. Let's see. Let's go down this way. And as you can see, look, there's some more torchberries right there. And yes, I'm a bat. Get off me. So we really only need one torchberry, but we're going to get multiples just in case. Depending on how things go, I may need to make more than one map. Get off me. Alright, so that should be a total of 3 torchberries. That should be plenty. Alright, so actually, hey, as long as there's going to be more here, I'll take them. As long as it doesn't require getting blown up to do it. Do you guys mind? Which way was out again? Ah, there we go. As you can see, I pulled out my hyper-energetic Nitor so I can see what all is going on around me, and so that it wouldn't be too dark for you guys. Because, you know, it's always too dark. Stop replanting yourself. Apparently, these pneumaticraft plants replant themselves. Like a good many of them. Alright, so other than torchberries, we are also going to need to find a certain creature. We're going to be looking for blackbirds. They might be called ravens. I think they are ravens. The ravens frequent obelisks. So if you can find an obelisk, such as this one, you will normally find a raven at the bottom of it, or in the general area beneath it. Don't move. I'm going to hit you with a hammer. I want to kill you with looting so I have a better chance of getting stuff, and I don't have a looting sword on me. Stay still. Bingo. And we got 2 feathers. Excellent. Now, if you look around on the mini-map, up there in the right-hand corner, you can see that there's actually 2 more ravens over in this direction. We're going to fly over here. There must be another obelisk over here. Or not. Maybe these are close enough to that other obelisk. Seemingly so. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Yeah, I didn't think so. So anyway, so you want to find the ravens and you want to find the torchberries, because between those, you should get the stuff necessary to go ahead and make what we need to make. Now that we have these things, we're going to go back home to make the item that we actually need. You actually require one other thing that I didn't bring with me. 2 things that I didn't bring with me, actually, in order to have this function correctly. And while we're there, we need to grab some torches. So let's go on back home. Hello, old homestead. I missed you much. Alright, so one of the things we're going to have is glowstone, which thankfully we have plenty of. So you take glowstone, the torchberries, and the raven feathers, and when you put them together, you get a magical map focus. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make several of these, although I don't think I will need more than one ultimately. There's no other use for these things that I'm aware of. And then you take the magical map focus and you put it with some paper. And when we encircle this with paper, we wind up with the blank magic map. Okay, I'm going to make 2 of these for now, and the rest of this stuff can just hang out in the AE system, because I shouldn't need more than 1 realistically, but we'll just be on the safe side and bring extras. Okay, the other thing we wanted to bring was some torches. Although I gotta say the hyper energetic Nitor does very well. Why do I have 800 torches? That's a good question. Doesn't matter really. Okay, now that we have that, we can go on back and let's see what we can find. Is this the Twilight Forest? Yes, it is. Alright, so now that we're back here, we need to go ahead and plant some torches. Let's move everything down a notch. Let's light this room up. That way we don't have to come running back here to safety to find it full of monsters. That would not be any fun. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and open up our first magical map. Okay, the magical map does nothing until you right-click it. When you right-click it, it pops up, and look, a map. Alright, so it should show us that we are next to a Hydra. Why is it not showing me the Hydra symbol? Is it because I killed the Hydra? Or did they change the way the maps work? Nope, there we go. Alright, so what we see here is the different symbols for different things that are here in the Twilight Forest. Okay, since I'm using bat form, I will fly to them because that will save us time. Other than saving us time, the walk on the floor is actually quite fascinating. Depending on which symbol you're looking at determines what you have. Now, I can't point here because you can't move the map around and see. But as you can see, my pointer is pointing at the little head right there, and that head is the Hydra. Okay. Off in the distance over there to the left, that is going to be another boss monster. But even better than that, we have several places that are going to be super dungeons and towers. So we are going to go ahead and head off in this direction and find this tower. I think this is the tower, although that symbol doesn't look familiar like I thought it would. Let's see what we have going on over here. Yes, this is it because it hasn't loaded in yet, but here we have a boss tower. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use our time this episode to explore this tower. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the map away because we can't see looking around like this. Now, realistically and truthfully, we could very easily just fly to the top of this tower. I mean, we can fly. That's kind of one of the things that we can do. Okay, now the tower was not meant to be flied to. You're not supposed to fly to the top of the tower, it's just not supposed to be done that way. As you can see, this tower is quite expansive, and normally you would not be able to fly. And not being able to fly, you would have to go through it the normal way. Now, going through this thing the normal way would probably take, if I had to guess, 4 or 5 episodes, even if I knew exactly the path that I needed to take. As you can see, this is very largely built structure, and it's really cool to go through. But we're going to go through a couple of small sections to show you guys what the deal is, and then we will work our way through to the top where the boss will reside, which is, up here. So, away we go. Whee! Whoops. Thank God there's no fall damage when you're a bat. Now, normally you wouldn't even find this as an entrance, because up here there isn't an entrance. The entrance to this is actually down in the forest, down below. Why is there a redstone signal right there? And even chopping through these leaves is quite a lengthy process. Whoops. And there's also that. This is an anti-build block, okay? Basically, that's why we're seeing the redstone signal right there. Basically, what it's doing is it's making it so that we can't get in. Let's even take this another step further. Let's use the axe of the stream. So the tower wood planks are actually very hard to get through. They're very resistant. And even if you go through this like this, it should pop back. Oh, nope, we can do it because we are just outside the area where it would actually be. Well, that's very interesting. So I didn't actually intend to show you that, but that's okay. There are ways to get around it, and you can... What in the world? Oh, it's a glacier. It's cool. There's so many cool little things about the Twilight Forest. It is always worth your time to go walking around and find things. Come here, little bird. I need your morph. Yes, I know. I'm such a horrible person. I'm going to hunt down and kill a tiny bird. I think it's actually called a tiny bird, for that matter. Thank you. Alright, so now then, we will go through here. And, oh, the hyper-energetic Nitor is working even though I don't have it on my hotbar? That's kind of nifty. I thought it had to be in your hotbar. So when you find your way through in here, you will find something that looks like this. If you right-click on this, it opens up, and it is a disappearing, reappearing door, which is actually a really cool thing to be able to get, and something that I will enjoy taking home with me because you can use it to make all kinds of fun things when it comes to your base. If I can figure out how you mind these things. Is it shift, right? Yeah, shifting. It's a shifting thing. So there's all kinds of neat little things in the Twilight Forest just like this that you'll find. You can spend a very, very long time searching through here and finding and doing things. I'm just grabbing these for now, and now we will continue in with the vanishing blocks, and we're going to take ourselves out of bat form because the whole idea of using bat form here is fairly cheaty. Alright, let's see what we can get into. Hello, creeper. Whoa! Why that just... Okay, sure, why not? Nope, that's back outside. And that's back outside. Alrighty, well, I didn't expect a creeper to explode right there. But here we go, moving on upstairs. Alright, now this is one of the mazes, okay? You can go through here, and as you can see, things are going a little crazy while we're in there. Now, you can't actually, well, you can. You can chop through, but then it just comes through with another one of these. So you can't actually get through. Oh, wait, you can get through. Look at that. You're not supposed to be able to get through. I guess it's because I'm going too fast. What is the deal here? Oh, I think I may have just trapped myself. Get me out of here. So the whole idea is to keep it so that you have to walk through here. And you can actually make it through if you don't completely trap yourself. I didn't think it was going to do this. Yep, still managed to trap myself. Let's see if we can get out this way. There. Now, okay. Now then, let's try this again. That block right there is actually the control block that is causing all of these other blocks to continuously reappear. Okay, that is what's making it so we can't make it through this particular section. I don't know why it's doing that whole popping thing in front of me. It's not supposed to. But you can probably make it through there normally, or we could just... No, we can't. It's not going to let me. Isn't that interesting? Well, I guess we can try something else. Let's try something else. Where is my wand? It shouldn't be in here, I don't think. What did I do with my wand? And my focus pouch, for that matter. Did I put them in here? I don't think I didn't see them in the list. Oh, I don't have my focus pouch anymore. That's right, I lost it. Crap. Okay, well, in that case, never mind. Let's put that back away. And put it safely, just in case something happens to me. Alright, so the idea, obviously, is to find a way through the maze without it being too troublesome. Last time I was here, it didn't have all this popping stuff going on. It actually would let me go through. I'm not sure exactly what is going on there. Maybe you have to find the area that's not going to redo that. Then again, the other option would be to... Obviously, we can use bat mode. I mean, that's pretty obvious and pretty simple. And we could. But the whole idea is not to. But we're not getting anywhere, and this is really starting to irritate me quite badly. Okay, fine. Huh, that ain't the right way. Holy crap, am I lost? I am lost. In that I have no idea where I am going. Ah, oh, see, that was just cheap. I was there. I made a big deal about not using bat mode, and now I'm going to do it anyway because I'm getting annoyed. Luckily, when these blocks reappear, they don't suffocate you, so that's kind of a nice thing. Let me see if I can manage this real quick. Nope. And alley-oop. Oh, I missed the jump, really? Gotta do this all over again. And this is just one of the things that you have to deal with in this section. So, give me a minute. I'm gonna try to get through this. Be right back. Okay, made it through there. I actually made the jump here and chopped out this piece of fence right here. And now we're going to break this auto builder because the auto builder was what's making all this stuff happen. So by breaking the auto builder, we can now break... Oh, we have another auto builder somewhere that's overlapping this one. So whichever, up we go. Here's the hole that I chopped earlier that was just outside the range of the auto builder. Get out of here. So now we need to find the auto builder that is blocking this section. Right here it is. No, that's an anti-build block. Huh. Makes it very hard to see with this thing constantly going poof, poof, poof in my face here. Now, the other thing we can do is continue to climb this way. And we can turn on these lights to light things up. Although I still don't know where... There must have been another auto build block inside the maze somewhere that I missed. So, once we get up here, this is where we run into the little ghasts. Hello. You'll have to excuse me, mister. Okay, now let's see. Do I have something that I can move these spawners with? I could have used a wand of dislocation if I had my wand and a dislocation core. I also would have loved to have had the ability to capture one of these because these are like the mini ghasts, and I am just not going to be able to do that, so we will just... Oh, hello. Yeah, I thought you might do that. Haha, nice try. Although it's probably now burning my way out. Yeah. Quit. Quit! Don't you drop me. Alright. Whee! Now, as you can see, flying would obviously be the way to go about this. It would make it a lot simpler, a lot easier, and ooh, gas tears. This is why I wanted to be able to move these spawners or capture them, because gas tears. Oh my god, what in the heck? It is a Carbonite Golem. Awesome. How I did not get knocked off of here is beyond me. But let's flip the switch and continue the climb. Hello, ghast thing. And again, this is... Whoa! Crap! Oh, and he knocked me back before the... No, okay, I'm still after the maze. Thank God. Because how annoying would that have been? So as you can see, climbing up this is, just the first part. It requires a lot of acrobatics and your ability to make good jumps. A lot of platforming skills, ironically enough. So I actually don't remember the name of the guy who does the Twilight Forest mod, but he is actually very cool. To have built this himself is actually a very big accomplishment. And thank you, lag, you threw me off a cliff. But that's okay. Here, we're getting to the top now. Alright, now that we made it to the top, we're going to take a break real quick, and I'll be right back just for a second. And we're back. Sorry about that. I had a slight emergency of a child, and it was... My daughter is at her nap, and she apparently fell and hurt herself, so she's fine, but I had to go check on her, so apologies for the jump cut there. Had to make sure she was okay. Alright, so let's get rid of this stuff. Reappearing block. Keep that off to the side. Alright, and we continue our trek upwards. So, as you go up further, you'll find little gardens and little things in them, and I'll take that because it's a birch sapling, and a jungle sapling, just because. And, it's cool little areas. I hope you guys can see pretty well. I've got the hyper-energetic night torch trying to keep things lit up. Of course, using the torches I brought with me might be a good idea too, but, it's crazy talk. And, of course, we run up and we find the forge, and an anvil, which we can take with us because that's a lot of iron. The question is it an anvil? Yes, it is just an anvil. It's not even a damaged anvil. That one was damaged, though. That's a very damaged anvil. Alright, so we can get all kinds of stuff here. Always check and see, because you can pick up some things from some of these. That one had charcoal, but there was nothing else good in these, unfortunately. Okay, just some charcoal, and we got plenty of that. So, ever onward, ever upward. Check and see. Ooh, cake. And then, of course, we have a door that leads off to the side. Always watch your step. Just fair warning here, because there's not always a place to step onto. Ooh, more saplings are always good. Alright, now here's where things get interesting. Okay, here's where we actually find that we can't get through this door. Okay, the reason is because we have a locked vanishing block. Okay, there are 4 locked vanishing blocks, so we need to find 4 keys to be able to get through this door. And through various other directions, you can find sections where there are keys. So I'm going to go ahead and run up here. And we should be able to find a key. Not here. Let's try this way then. Whoa, what in the... Oh, never mind, you're just a little gas with a hat. Had me worried for a second there. And up we go. Bookshelves. An egg for some unknown reason. Whoa! Excuse me. Twilight Forest Red Scale Brooding. That is a spider, and I don't need any extra spiders, thank you, I've got plenty. Experiment 115. No idea what that is about. However, here's some steel leaf. Steel leaf can be used to make Twilight Forest armor. Oh, I could have just done that and then... Oh well, whatever. And whoop! Watch your step again because there are traps to drop you through just like that. And I definitely just stepped on that on purpose so that you would know and would be okay with it. So the thing you can do there is just drop the pressure plates. The pressure plates go away. It stops the redstone signal. But always watch out for the pressure plates on the other side as well. And, oh, clouds. I was about to say, what the heck? Alright, so what do we have? Nothing happened. Nothing happened because I'm not sure what that's supposed to do, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Clouds are in the way, making this hard to see, so we'll get up a little bit higher and we get past the clouds. Alright, so now in theory, we should be able to... I guess this one I actually have to chop myself. And there's a steel leaf plate and an ironwood plate. And look, a tower key. So let me clean out my inventory real quick because we have way too much stuff. We'll just toss the blank map for now. And the steel leaf. I don't know what experiment 115 is. It looks like a slice of cake, but I'm very wary of eating random cake. So ironwood plate and steel leaf plate, that's actually pretty cool. Knockback 2 book, I'll take that. And we definitely need the redstone because I ran out the other day. And let's toss this out, and these are actually pretty cool. I don't know how good they are overall, but I'm wearing diamond right now, so I'm going to continue wearing my diamond. And of course, we get to the top and find that there is nothing here. Okay, so we now have found one of the keys necessary to get through that door, and then we need to go basically continually go down each individual path, finding keys until we can finally get through that door. I am still curious as to what this thing is supposed to do. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to take a break real quick. I'm going to go find some keys, and we're going to get through that door, and we'll show you some more of the tower. Be right back. And we're back. I just took a rather large amount of time, but now we have finally come back with 4 keys. I actually had to go all the way back down into a different section of the tower to find the 4th key, because it just was not going to let me through. So we put the 4 keys in, then poof, it lets us through. And then we walk into all sorts of craziness for the 2nd section. Get out of here. Thankfully, I can get rid of these guys in one hit, so it's not as big a deal. And if I was wearing like power armor or anything like that, then I could just walk through this and have no problem. But, you know, power armor, yeah, we'll get there. It's on my list. Get out of here. Always keep an eye out, because you never know when you're going to find another spawner or another chest. And every chest counts, because when you are trying to find keys, it's a good thing to have chests. So, as we continue through here, we get into yet another maze. This is actually going to just be a standard corner turning maze, and you're just going to keep on looking for the right way. Ooh, chest. Ooh, diamond. Ooh. Oh, wait, look. Now, here's something interesting. Charm of Keepings. They are added by the Twilight Forest, and there is 3 different versions of them. Basically, what it is when you have them in your inventory, when you die, you get to keep a certain amount of things. Okay? Depending on which version you have in your inventory. I think the Charm of Keeping 1 lets you keep your hotbar. Charm of Keeping 2 lets you keep your hotbar and your armor. And the Charm of Keeping 3, I believe, lets you keep your entire inventory straight through. Okay, now here's another fun little thing. You basically have a path that lets itself out, and you have to try to get from one spot to the next before it disappears from behind you. Kind of like that. That one didn't really seem to lead anywhere, so I'm going to assume that that's not the one we needed. However, this looks like more the kind of thing where we would wind up going. Now, this is going to put out little paths, and like I said, you have a certain amount of time to get across them all the time while trying to dodge things. Okay, now this one is going to let me make this jump. That one just meets over there, no big deal, and up we go. Now, this right here is the anti-build block, making it so you can't build anything to basically build your way through here. So by breaking that, I can now build my way up to the level that I'm currently at. Hi. You don't see anything here. No need to be alarmed. Okay, well that one obviously is not going where I want to go. Maybe I'll have to build some blocks up to get up this part. As you can see, this is where this is going to go, and we're going to continue to go along these pathways until we reach the top and get to the next section. So, because I want to do one boss per episode of this, then I'm going to have to cut here and try to... I'm either going to have to fly to the top and let you guys get through it your way, or... Because if you want to come through here, if you want to fly, you're going to fly. And if you don't want to fly, you're not going to fly. It's more fun to not fly, but at the same time, sometimes it's just going to be too irritating not to fly. So we'll be back in just a second. We're going to reach the top, and well, you know what? We're not going to be able to do that because we're already out of time for the episode. And even if I were to fly to the top, there's too much that you haven't gotten to see that I want you to be able to see. So we are just going to have to... We're just going to have to wait until the next episode. In between episodes, I'm going to climb to the top of this section right here and get to the beginning of the next section, and then you'll be able to see that, because this is too fun and too cool to skip past. So, until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 92, and just give me a comment. Tell me if you think it's okay that I'm doing this all, or should I just skip to the top and show you the boss? I'm just curious. That'll let me know. I'm going to do another episode here in just a second, so I'm going to continue to climb up this tower, but this is only one tower out of a bunch of different towers and labyrinths all in the Twilight Forest. So give me a comment, let me know what you would like me to do, and I will try to incorporate that into upcoming episodes of the Twilight Forest. So until next time, help spread the gaming.